This time, where I'm gonna be complaining about the Mark II of clicking bigger mods. Everything, oh, you have a Mark II. Yeah, it's a and this is a very few cases where you might say, oh, well, it has no defense or something like good. And it's very few cases where the agility, there it is, literally is the defense, because how agile it is. Something like the laser, its defense is literally supported on its agility. It can only take like two homing rockets and one RPG. So its defense still relies on agility, and it has great ass agility. So that's what I'm saying, basically. Like the Mark I, it's there, it's speed, it's agility for all, not defensive agility, but agility is really, really good. Because it's not a sitting duck, and it's easy to free in rockets because you can fly down and fly up. Just saying. And its homing rockets are still amazing homing. They still have really good tracking. Like, really, really good tracking. Not Ruiner tracking, or Mark II tracking, or Deluxo tracking. And I learned something from the game files. I always thought the Stromberg had Deluxo missiles. So it would make sense. It would have Deluxo missiles, and it still wouldn't be the best missiles in the game. It has Ruiner missiles. The only vehicle in the game that has Deluxo missiles are Deluxo. There's a difference between Deluxo and Ruiner. First of all, the tracking. It's not that different, but if you put it against three guys that are lined up, the Deluxo will only get about two out of the three. And the fact that Ruiner missiles pretty much are so quick, they bypass the secret wall that the Ruiner had, that the Deluxo has. So if you pull up with a Ruiner, then yeah, it will bypass the invisible wall. The only invisible wall that doesn't get bypassed by the best rockets in the game, or homing rockets in the game, is the thruster, and the thruster is pretty much fully protected. The really only way to get the thruster is either shooting it out or hitting it from the sides or the front. And of course, this is without it. If it's not moving, its invisible wall is pretty much sucked in. But if it's barely moving just forward, it has its invisible wall. And the thruster isn't even overpowered. It has the worst missiles in the game with a cooldown timer as long as a buzzard. And you gotta remember that this might have strafe mode, but it kind of sucks. And since it has an invisible wall, its defense is 100%. That's all I say. Deluxo's defense has an invisible wall. Probably around 90, because I can easily shoot you out because you don't got no strafe mode. But with the Mark II, it has countermeasures that also puts towards its defense. Why can't the Deluxe will not have countermeasures, but a flying motorcycle with missiles straight below it have it. Back to what I was saying about Ruiner. The Ruiner can actually bypass if you hit it at the correct angle. If you don't hit it at the truly correct angle, and yes, there's different angles for homing. It's different angles. It depends where it's standing from, because that's where the missiles come from. But also, Chernobog missiles are special kind of missiles. Here are the special kind of missiles. We put them down as regular homing missiles or buzzard missiles. Then we have Mark I missiles. Actually, excuse me. Mark I missiles, yeah. Then we have, what other missiles? I forgot. Oh, then we have these missiles after the Mark I missiles, because they're slow as hell, and the tracking are not Ruiner missiles, but they are really good tracking. They're above. See, I mean, they are above the Mark I. Doesn't mean the Mark I can't dodge them. just they're above. Then we have Mark II missiles. Then we get Deluxo missiles and then Ruiner missiles. And after Ruiner missiles, we have Chernobog missiles, which yes, have the better tracking than the Ruiner missiles, but you need 2 players to operate it, and it's really not counted much because it's never used. Like the Luxos, they're still used to this day. Ruiners, surprised or not, they're still used today. Chernobogs, nobody uses Chernobogs anymore. You need 2 players. It costs like 3 million. I have one. I actually have a Chernobog. But number 1, that's when I was on sale. Number 2, I already had the trade price on it. Number 3, why not? I started my thing all over again. And I just wanted some fun. I did my Doomsday with someone else, and I got all these trade prices and stuff. Unless I was on my older account, I'm not sure. I couldn't really tell. It's probably on my older account. Yeah, I think I've done my Doomsday on my other account, my older account that got banned from Garage Glitch like a year or 2 ago. Oh, amazing. Back to saying, yeah, I did my Doomsday with my friend, but yeah, I don't get any trade prices. I do get the bonus though. What simple 50-50 and Bogdan glitch? I'm not gonna do Bogdan glitch because I'm not an idiot. Here, you're just gonna get banned if you do Bogdan glitch. As much as it's gonna make you money, you're just gonna end up getting banned. Because it'd be the same thing as a garage glitch. The thing made you billions. Well, really millions, but probably if you did it a lot, you'd probably make billions. They got banned. But just be honest. Why make check cards so much money if I can just go on like Digizani, not get banned, and get like 100 million for like $70? Like, hear me out. Why should I pay $20 for 1.2 when I can go on Digizani or something, whatever you can buy, like Luna or something, whatever you use to buy glitched money? I'll just use Digizani because it's probably the most popular. If I can go on Digizani and just buy like 10 million for $20. I think it's 20 million for $20. Maybe it's 15 million. I've only been there once. I was just checking out someone. I was just checking it out because why not? I don't buy glitch money. I don't do glitches. I've done a Peter Griffin once, and I said that was kind of unfair, and I was also afraid I would get banned. Of course you can, because you're not breaking any of the policies. But I just don't like Peter Griffin, because then I gotta keep my PS4 on all night. And the only reason I keep my PS4 on all night is for my... Who is shooting me, boy? Pretty nickel dime, pretty decline, pretty decline, pretty good quarter. Boop, 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 boop. Penny, nickel, dime. But that's the thing. If I'm not gonna get banned for buying glitched money, why would I want to buy a shark card? Listen to me. That's the thing. Why? Because it's the original way, and you're gonna get banned. Even though they say you're gonna get banned for buying glitched money, even though it breaks none of the policies. There's no policy that says there's glitched money will get you banned. There is a policy for third party that they can get sued by Rockstar, but nobody can get their account banned from buying stuff from like third party websites. So why not buy glitch money if I can get if I can get if I can get what, like, probably octillion mores. I can get octillion more. If I can get octmillion. If I can, okay, oh my gosh. If I can get double, if I can get quad. What do you want? If I can get, like, so I'm buying 1.2 for 20 bucks. If I can get I can get times 10 of that for paying the same amount and not getting banned. You see what I mean, Rockstar? I understand that you want shark card sales, and that's why you make grinding such a necessity. Here's the thing. Necessity is not the word I'm looking for, but you make grinding so difficult that people just go ahead and buy, like, shark cards for 20 bucks. I can make probably, if you want to make a safe bet, if I were on all day, I could probably make around 8 million just by doing KOs and selling my MC and doing secure serve. In a whole week, I could probably make, in a whole week, I bet I could probably make, if I was on every single day without any exhaustion, and I didn't have to go to school, and I didn't have to do anything, I bet I could probably make 40 million in a whole week, just by doing KOs. Just by doing KOs. If I did every hour on the spot, I bet I could probably make around 50 to 40 million. And that's a safe bet. If you were to run a simulation that would do everything I just said, they'd probably be making 40 to 50 million. That's all I gotta say is, you see what I mean? I could buy 40 million in probably 1 minute for paying like 30 bucks.
I'm streaming. Huh? Streaming. Look at that!
I'm gonna have to end the stream, guys. I'll see you guys later.